was someone who inspired me to be who I am today. He was, but so if that was his position as an uncle, if that was his, job to do, he wasn't. I wasn't a fan. He wasn't a superstar to me. And I explained this to him a couple months ago. Uncle Tommy was more of an uncle because he gave us a lot of jewels and games. You know what I'm saying? And nobody else gave. You know what I mean? But
Uncle B was more like a brother.
Uncle B was more like a brother.
Like a bit more like a big brother.
Yeah. He'll drop jewels on you every once in a while or shit like that. But sometimes we had to correct Uncle B too. Like, because he gave us that space too. He gave us that space to stand up for our shit. But the relationship we have now is because I had a talk with him in LA. We're cool, bro. We're not enemies. I can never be his enemy, and I can never let nobody else be his enemy without standing for him.
Right.
Certain shit that like I'm talking to you about, I talk to him about. I can never talk about a man that I haven't had the conversation about with that man. Right. So everybody can say whatever the fuck they want to say, but I've actually had the conversation with him about a lot of shit. So we're cool. We're not as cool as we were, but that's cool. Because we're family.
Right.
Family. So at the end of the day, our relationship is that we're family.
I agree. My shit is hold
on, I can't hear you. What you say?
I said I agree. My shit is similar. My shit is the same way.
Yeah.
No, like me and Uncle B had a little falling out in disagreements about it.
And you know what's crazy? Uncle B is like one of the motherfuckers that fans or people who love him or grew up with him, people who love him and grew up with him became fans too. You know what I'm saying? Because they'll have his back through thick and thin, and they think like we can't talk our shit. Nigga, Uncle B's one of the motherfuckers that like he got a hardcore fucking fan base. I call them fan bases. I don't really call them family because if they were family, then they would know certain shit that we know and how we feel about certain shit.
But see, it's like motherfuckers be knowing what's right and what's wrong, but they just gonna choose that side. Just they
choose. Yeah, choose your side. Choose side. We ain't choosing no side, but we gonna stand for ours.
That's what went wrong with the fam. I mean, when Ma passed, man, it shit got real cliquish.
And that's why I got the album coming out, cause Carole's grandson. I'm still working on it. He was supposed to drop it, but I'm still working on it right now. Carole's grandson is going to be one of the biggest fucking albums the industry ever seen. Once I really put all the fucking tweaks to it, you know what I mean. But this is dedicated to Mom. It's dedicated to our grandmother, man.
Yeah, I'm waiting on that, bro. But yeah, it's
definitely trying to get you on it.
Nah, nigga, you know I ain't doing no music no more, my nigga. You know this me right here.
Yeah, they don't know that side of you yet.
Nah, you know they ain't gonna get to know it, nigga. It's over with. It's over with. You know, cause you the only nigga, dog. You the only nigga that actually kept me doing music as long as I did. You remember I used to always tell you, even back then, my nigga, you one of my fucking top 5 favorite rappers, cuz you know what I'm saying? That's why it be making me mad, dog. When I don't see you on top, my nigga, and I see that you don't really get the support that you're supposed to, man, because you I mean, you one of the nicest niggas I know what I'm saying? And that's just real shit, dog. Remember, I used to tell you, nigga, I'm gonna bet the house on you. And that was some real shit, dog. I meant every word I said, dog, because you a talented motherfucker, but
I appreciate it. But you gotta understand.
Let's take a shot.
I was 15 when I came around and met y'all, right? And y'all niggas was them niggas. But you and Kelsey stood out.
Hold up. You wasn't 15 when you came around and met me, nigga. You knew me your whole life, nigga. We just had a...
No, I knew you my whole life. But at 15, I was conscious enough to know, like, I got a cousin, Chids. I got a cousin, Kelsey. Brother, Hawk, Llama. Y'all, why I did music with you? Because I knew you wanted it at the time. And you inspired me, nigga. So by you telling me I inspired you, bro, I appreciate that shit because, nigga, you inspired me, nigga.
Yeah, that's dope.
I'm like, yo, niggas need to know my niggas. Niggas didn't know my niggas.
That's the same way I felt, nigga.
You feel me? And we was the only motherfuckers that was around family. Our crew was just family. It wasn't just niggas that we in the streets that we grew up with. Like,
right,
it's family, nigga.
right.
Our family blew up off of family doing shit. Not because niggas in the streets got behind us, got behind Bob. Nah, nigga, Mom, Uncle Tommy, nigga. Our family blew up off of family, nigga.
Right.
So you inspired me, nigga.
Right. And we had
same way.
Right. No, we had good times back then in the studio. Hey, but
come on, man. Yo, we had some times, nigga, in the streets,
right.
in the studio,
right.
nigga.
Shout out, fucking Boss, man.
Shout out Boss, man.
Because he one of the only niggas I know that caught that got hit with the capital R and beat it.
He got hit with the Rico
and never said nothing.
Yo, he stood his ground, nigga.
Right. So
shout out to American Express.
Right. So, but look, so what about Alicia though? How's your relationship with Alicia? How's your relationship with her?
I talked to Alicia a couple of weeks. I sent her the intro record that we did, where everybody's on it. You know, the record that the intro for Ma's album. You know, the Carole's grandson. I sent her that record. I wanted her to get her kids on it, Bodie and Hendrix and all them on it, just to say they love you, Ma. I know they never met her, but I just sent it to her.
They sent it back.
I sent it to her on the intent that I'll probably never get it. You know, I probably never get a response back. I talked to her on the phone. She said she was gonna do it, but I'm not gonna hound nobody. Right. But we don't got no problems, man. But she needs to know that she's not the only support system Uncle B got. Uncle B does have a support system, and it includes the Browns, bro. It will always include us.
Real shit.
And once everybody realizes that, won't be no motherfucking issues, bro, amongst the family. But she has her support system. He's only around her support system.
Yeah, that's your fair.
He's only around her support system.
Right.
Feel me? That nigga has a support system, dog.
Yeah, that shit crazy. So get some history on Lil B, man. Give us a story about Lil B, man.
So Lil B was he used to always come around us, man. Like I came around y'all and I wanted y'all feedback. Y'all was like the A&Rs for me for my shit. We was his A&Rs, whether we knew it or not. B, even though he was Uncle Bobby's son, you know what I'm saying? He still looked at us to critique him. And it was one point in time where I felt like nobody was paying it, not you, not the cousins, but you know, his pops wasn't paying enough attention to him to put him in a position where he should be. Well, we could have an empire like the Smiths, like the fucking Diddy's, like the fucking, you know, Simmons, you know what I mean? So I said, yo, cuz, I fell back from my career because, like I said, at 15, I was the one in Uncle Tommy's fucking hotel room reading fucking contracts from Bravo, bro. When we had the first fucking reality show on TV, we was the first black family with a reality show, bro. And I was reading contracts. He let me read the contract, and I understood business then. So when Bobby came to me, you know what I'm saying? I like to just win, bro. It wasn't just about my career. I stopped my career and I helped Lil Bobby's career. I started managing him. And when we started getting ahead, when I had him in venues with Kendrick Lamar, with Chris Brown, with, you know what I mean, with his own reality show and certain shit, you know, we didn't get a lot of support from the family, and Landon was one of them. And I can say this because me and Landon had a talk. And I think Landon, I don't know if Landon had a misperception about me, but he did. He did say that. He said, I invited him out to my house in the hills in LA. And I said, and I came to my car. I got in my car, played some of my records, and he came outside, got in the car, heard it. And he said, yo, cuz, you know, I never liked you. I never liked you because I never had the opportunity. I never gave myself the opportunity. But he said, you all right, man. You're a good cat, man. I say it's all
And that's
good,
what you
bro.
gotta love about. Hey, one thing I gotta say about Landon though.
That's what I like about
You
Landon,
gotta love
bro.
about that nigga, dog, because
He a stand-up nigga.
that nigga gonna tell you how he feel, man.
He
For
gonna
real.
tell you how he feel. He a stand-up dude.
Man, that nigga gonna tell you how he feel, dog.
So
But
he
I'm,
told me.
I'm happy that you and him was able to build a relationship, though, dog.
And I didn't grow no resentment. I didn't grow no resentment because we had a family dinner and, you know, Landon was there. But Landon was the influence of Uncle B and Alicia getting in Lil Bobby's head like I'm not good for him for management. So I wasn't trying to argue with the family. I felt like I just did enough for the family to recognize, hey, yo, get behind him. So I could go back to my shit. So when that happened, I really like thank Landon for it. But
Where do you and Landon stand now, though?
oh man, that's cuz, man. I mean, cuz even called me one time wanting me to get behind his career as far as business and shit like that goes. So I don't got no smoke with Landon, bro. I got no, we family, bro. We gonna have our ups and downs, but we're men enough. Like we're men. Like all of us are men. We all had our own issues with each other, but we always, you know, put them aside and made sure we got that shit. We got that shit, you know, right with each other, man. You know what I mean? So I salute Landon. And you know, I'm always gonna be behind Cuz. You know what I mean? Always gonna be behind Cuz. So our relationship is good, bro.
What's your relationship like with the family, though? Like in a whole.
Huh?
What's your relationship like with the family, the Brown family as a whole, though? Like,
Our family,
do you fuck with everybody? Like Uncle T? Like, as you, I mean, you
the Brown family are built like to like they'll build you up. They'll build you up, right? And then when we come into our own and when we utilize what they fucking give us, we give it back to the family. Like they look at us like we're in the wrong. That's like building a prototype and they do exactly what you fucking train them to do. And you get mad about how they move. You know what I'm saying? But the Brown family will always be family. We always will be and get back together. But we fight for understanding that. Like that's what I hope the Brown family is doing with everybody now. With you, even with you giving us a platform, giving people a platform to come and give their own understanding that nobody fucking might have heard. But it's 1,000 views, 500 views, 3,000. It don't matter. But you giving that, we got to come through your portal. So the Brown family got to realize it ain't just Bobby. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just Bobby. Bobby fucking put a fire in all of us. But before Bobby did it, Mom did it. Mom put that fire in all of us.
Right. It was
You know what I'm saying? So the relationship I got with the Brown family right now, this day is like, yo, we family. We all got kids that all our kids need to know who they fucking related to. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, family. There's no way I should have a best friend and they know me more than my family do.
Right.
Or they understand me more than my family understand me. Like, you know what I mean?
So look, you got any funny Whitney Houston, Auntie Whitney stories?
See Whitney story.
Well, not even fun. It ain't even got to be funny, but just any story in general you want to share?
I remember when we was at the repass for Mom. I think it was Mom. And Muncie Whitney came to the hood in Dudley, bro. She came to the fucking community center in Dudley. And all of the cousins were there. We all were there. Remember, it was all dapped down. But Muncie Whitney came to that motherfucker. All of a sudden, all the cousins just surrounded her. Like everybody, like, you know what I mean? All the cousins just, and she looked at all of us like, yeah, he's my bodyguard. And that's not even my most memorable, but that just made me understand what we always been about, bro. Just protecting each other, man. It was Auntie Whitney was never a star to us, bro. It was our auntie, bro. She was family, bro.
Right.
Uncle Bobby never was a star to us, bro. It was family, bro. So when we got when it became us, differentiated us from family and made us look like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's where the turmoil in the family became, started. That's when motherfuckers thought we were the fans and we were doing shit for clout. You know what I mean? No, nigga. Where the fuck was these niggas us on the blogs talking when we had to go out in certain cities and certain venues with Uncle Bobby and we was there to make sure that ain't nobody trying them, though. We wasn't there for no check. We wasn't there to be acknowledged, nigga. Because all of us were from the streets. All of us was really from the streets. Our mothers were from the streets.
Right.
Auntie Whitney made Uncle B about what she was about.
Auntie Whitney made Uncle B have to be real, bro. She made him have to be a
certain men are only who they are around the women that they have around them. Certain women will bring out certain things in you. You've been lost in love, bro. You will. You'll become what you want to impress and want to continue to honor. You know what I mean? So if your fucking woman is honoring your family, you gonna honor your family. If your woman ain't, you ain't. Auntie Whitney honored the family, so he had to.
Do you feel like he was ever blackballed, cuz? Do you feel you was ever blackballed? And be honest.
Like I ever was?
Yeah, do you feel like at any particular time your name was ever blackballed?
I had thoughts. Not because I was doing anything ignorant, because he didn't have the vision for us to create an empire. He didn't want us. I feel like he didn't want us to succeed, bro. I had to go in certain meetings and motherfuckers asking me, oh, how's your Uncle Bobby Brown? And he's not doing nothing for you. So I had to stop using his fucking name. I had to stop telling motherfuckers that was my uncle. Because that was the downfall of my shit. The moment I stopped using his name and started doing my own thing, I started fucking rising. I changed my name. You know what I mean? Started rising. So I ever feel like I was blackballed? I felt, man, the fuck blackball is these days.
Do you feel like
blackball these days? Everybody can do anything and go viral. Yeah, at one point in time, I did feel like I wasn't supportive. Like I didn't get the support I needed.
Do you think?
I feel like we all didn't get the support we were showing him.
Right. Do you feel like? Let me ask you though. Do you feel like or do you hold any resentment about you not getting the support that you feel you deserved?
Hell no. My conversation with him was like, if you're not gonna assist, I don't need your help. I don't fuck with the help. But if you're not gonna assist me, just don't block me, bro. And I told him that. I said, if you ain't gonna fuck with me, just don't get in my way. That's the words I use. Don't get in my way, bro. Because I'm still gonna be that nigga that's popping at your shows in different cities with goons, nigga, and make sure you good.
Do you think the Brown family name hurt you or helped you more in your career?
It didn't hurt my career, but it hurted me. It hurted me as a person, man. It didn't help me. I wasn't trying to use the name, but help. I am who I am, bro. It was the fact that everybody else forgot that I am who I am. You know what I mean? Everybody else had their own perceptions about, because I wear the name, that I didn't understand who I was. You know, certain things happening, but whatever, man. But no, nigga, you heard me as a fucking person, as my mother's fucking son, bro. As a nephew, man. You heard me that way. You didn't hurt my career. You could never, bro. Nobody could ever fucking blackball me. You know fuck who you are. Nobody can ever blackball nobody if they want to get something out of life. I gotta be in this industry to be successful.
Right.
But If you wanted me to be successful, you could have told me the rules and how to play by them. But if you didn't, and nigga, then fuck you. At the end of the day, that means you didn't want me to be successful. But that didn't hurt you, but it hurted me as a person, man. As a person. Yeah, it did hurt. But it helped me too. It helped me grow. It helped me, family, everybody in your family everybody in your family prepares you to how to deal with the world. Like you got somebody in your world, cuz that's just like somebody in your family. Your family, everybody in your it's somebody and everybody in your family is somebody in your family. Everybody will prepare you for somebody out there in the world, bro. So they helped me that way. Nobody ever gave me a fucking alley-oop for my career. I was never looking for that. But when we did actually, talk about business with them, it wasn't for help. It was to keep the family business going.
Right.
It wasn't for help. So
yeah, I agree. I agree, man. I just wish I just know we could have went farther, man, because there's just so much fucking talent in the family, man. From fucking each generation, know what I'm saying? From Uncle B on down to Auntie Carole, to Hakeem, to Jerod, to, I mean, and we could have really had an empire around this motherfucker, but, drugs and shit get in the way of a lot of shit, man. And all our parents was getting high, my nigga. So everybody, know what I'm saying? And it was like Ma was trying to maintain and keep all this shit afloat, but shit, she was a one woman army out this motherfucker against a whole nation. You know what I'm saying? So
I was the GOAT.
It was hard to keep all that shit together, man.
I was the GOAT. And to see that you're doing this podcast, it just shows that it wasn't about us, being just artists. It's about winning at whatever we put our mind to. And that we wanted that support as much as a person in our family got that support.
Right.
We never wanted, that's all we ever wanted, bro. If you think about it, bro.
Real shit.
I didn't ask to be a fucking nephew or Bobby Brown, bro. Everybody got uncles, bro. I just happened to be Bobby Brown.
Real shit.
What y'all motherfuckers ridiculing me for? What?
Right. So how was it growing up for you though, being adopted and people knowing you was Bobby Brown's nephew, but you wasn't with the family? Did anybody know that you came from the Brown family? Or that wasn't talked about?
Yeah, at one point in time in high school, because I got to meet my mother. And I actually had pictures to show people. Not just the broadcast. The word got out. My brother, I was a traveler. My brother, he stayed in the city we was in Rock Hill, South Carolina. And we would say certain things when we were kids and people didn't believe us.
Right.
But when they saw pictures of us, then they was like, oh, then they saw us around the time. They was like, oh, okay, like, so it's like, I never asked for this shit, cuz. I never asked for things to be this way, bro. I never tried to be nobody but who I wanted to be, bro. And you can only say so much to a motherfucker. Even now, like, people will look at this shit and after they watch this shit, 80% of what I fucking said, they're gonna fucking forget. You know what I'm saying? 80% of the motherfuckers might like it, but still gonna have something to say about it. You know what I mean? But
well, motherfuckers
this is therapy for me.
Yeah, this therapy for me too. But motherfuckers gonna have something to say regardless whether it's good or bad, my nigga. Know what I'm saying? And that's why I started this shit, dog, in memory and dedication to mom, man. Know what I'm saying? I did this shit for mom, man, because at the end of the day, I didn't want the Brown family legacy to die out the way the way it looked like the way it was looking, it was gonna fade away. You know what I'm saying? And man, Ma's number one thing, man, was to get her book out and was to just, I mean, let the people know the truth about this family because Ma didn't like how the world and how this family was portrayed to the world and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, this shit is like therapy for me. You know what I'm saying? And I want all our family to get on here just because this is a platform, man, that we can all get on here. I mean, since it's so hard for people who have differences to get on the phone and chop it up, maybe this can be the platform that for everybody to get on and I mean we work out their differences, man.
Right. I mean,
you never know.
We could do that over the phone or with each other, but it's like the way you doing it, it's needed. It's needed because the family's name has been attacked, and we haven't been able to stand up for ourselves, bro.
Right.
You know, we haven't been able to say this is what it is, and even when we do say this is what it is, we're still looked at like, oh, y'all still haters.
Right, but even
Google me.
Right.
You know what I mean? Have the fans Google me. Look what I've done.
Right.
By myself.
Right. But even not even for that, but even for the generations that come up under us, your kids, Jay Rihanna,
exactly, bro.
My son, Mecca. You know what I'm saying? These kids fucking they come up under us, dog. You know what I'm saying? And they gotta know where they come from. We gotta keep this shit alive because maybe when they get older, they might want to jump into music. You know what I'm saying? We got to keep this Brown family clause. We got to keep that name.
Or just, if not music, just follow a dream.
Right.
And hey, baby girl, baby boy, you got our support.
Right.
Feel me? Period. Support. Right. That's what made Uncle B, bro. The support.
Right.
When motherfuckers gave up on him, his family gave him that support.
Right. And you know, one thing I wish you would have got a little bit more into.
What's that?
And if I'm, but shit, one thing I commend you on. One thing I just want to say, one thing I commend you on, bro, is how you take care of your kids, nigga. You I mean, I mean, but that's one thing
we all do that
about the Brown family men in general.
Brown family, we ain't got no deadbeats in our family.
Right.
Bro, before I had kids, when I had kids and when I was in Atlanta with you, and I wasn't being able to be around my kids, I seen you as a father, bro. See you as a father figure, bro. Feel me? Like, right. Come on, bro. And I felt like we all had kids that just have our own fucking cheerleaders, our own family, and raise them up how we wanted to raise them up, and teach them things that we wasn't taught, that we were taught. You know what I mean? So, nigga, I commend you too, bro. Like, none of us are deadbeats. Any fathers in this family, none of us.
Right. Hey, man. But I appreciate you coming on, cuz, and we're gonna do more of this shit. I enjoyed having this conversation with you for real.
Man, I appreciate the time, man. That you allowed me to be on here, man. No.
Anytime, you already know. That's what
the album will be coming out soon. I don't know what date yet. I don't have a date yet, but it will be coming soon. You know, you guys just keep supporting. You know what we doing, man. With my name on it, Yahweh Almighty. Type that name in YouTube, Apple, Spotify, title, Yahweh Almighty. Type my name in. On Instagram, do another bar. Instagram, Yahweh Too Cool. Yeah, do another bar. Yahweh Too Cool. Follow me there too. Everybody subscribe. Dr. Brown, man. This is about to be bigger than fucking big.
I appreciate you, man. I love you, my nigga. Shots of Brown, man. Y'all make sure y'all tune in next time.